Morning, folks. So yeah, last night it was Chelsea 1, Norwich City nil. You know, I've come off Twitter this morning because if you look at some of the comments, some people are being so negative. Wasn't the best performance in the world. I'm not going to lie to you, but they're saying, "Oh, we've got no chance of beating Wolves or Liverpool." Well, you don't know that, do you? Because we've played shocking at times during the season, and when it's come to one of these big games, the teams turn up. So, you know, you get that saying, don't you? Is your cup half full or is your cup half empty? Some of these people haven't got cups, full stop. It's they're supporters. Ah, dear. Well, yeah. So it's 1-0. It wasn't great, but it did the job. Norwich were absolutely useless, by the way. I thought there might be a real kick in the tail because of them just getting relegated. But no, I can't remember. I don't think Kepa made a save. Yeah, so we'll start off with Kepa. I'll give him a 6. That's the sort of game where I like Kepa, where he hasn't got to stop anything going into that that goal of his. Perfect. I'll give him a 6. Didn't have anything to do. Distribution was okay last night. Away we go. Kepa's a 6. So the back four. Aspie did okay. Without setting the world alight. His last ball could have been better, but defensively looked sound. I'll give Aspie 6.5. In the middle, Rudiger did okay. Again, not much to do really. A few wasteful balls, but I think he was trying too hard. I think he had a real point to prove. So I like to see that. I mean, I don't think Rudiger's as bad as the last few games have made him out to be. Don't forget he's had a long layoff. It affects people differently in different ways. Not making excuses for him. He's been lousy since we come back. But last night he was okay. I'm going to give him a 6.5 as well. Zuma. Oh, by the way, Rudy. No, you know what? I'm going to give you a 7 because you made one tackle that was out of this world. Yeah, Mr. Rudiger, I'm going to give you a 7. 0.5 purely for that. Excellent tackle. I think the art of tackling's dying, but I tell you what, Zuma in the last game and Rudiger last night, whack, get the ball, everything. That's what you want to see. Zuma did okay last night. 6.5. They weren't tested, were they? They weren't tested. Alonso, again, okay. And I'll tell you what I did like. He's obviously had a word in his ear because there was one situation. Can't remember the guy's name. The little annoying guy from Norwich with a long blonde hair. Can't remember his name now. But he went on a big run, and Alonso ran back with him. So a 6.5 for Alonso as well, and no 7. Because you've got it in your head now that if we've lost the ball and you're playing left back, you've got to get back to left back. So, yeah, Alonso gets a 7 for an educational upgrade, let's say. Right, middle of the pitch. Jorginho was okay. He wasn't under pressure. A lot of balls sideways. He's a good footballer. Far too safe at times, and the balls he did put forward last night, Forrest Gump would have had a hard job catching. I'm going to give Jorginho a 6. Kovacic looked assured as normal. Got through a lot of work last night. It was nice to see him back. Probably my player of the season. Last night I thought he put a shift in, and for that reason I'm going to give him 7.5. Few decisive tackles, tried to drive forward. Yeah, it was nice to see him back. Another person that was nice to see back, who I thought was decent last night. Not back to his brilliant best by any means, but nice to see a big improvement in the last couple of games, and that's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Good physical presence, couple of really nice touches on the edge of the box, and a couple of nice drives. Not back to his best by any means, but getting there. He's out for so long. People giving him a bit of stick last night. Oh, what is wrong with him? He was out for a year. You don't go to work for a year, even if you work on a computer, you don't go to work for a year, you'll forget some of your systems, and that's it, isn't it? So he's getting there. His match fitness next season, I think, touch wood, he doesn't get injured, and it'll be a real good season from him. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. Pulisic, I am going to give Pulisic a 7.5. A lot of good runs. Came back and defended quite well. When he lost the ball, he got back. Yeah, not one of his best games. He's had a couple of quiet games now, but he's still putting in a shift, and still he was actually unlucky not to score last night. Yeah, I'm going to give Pulisic a 7.5. On the other wing, Willian was back last night. Someone would give him a good slap, I think, because he certainly woke up back to doing what I like about his game, and that is back defending. Got back a couple, ran back with the forward, and made a couple of really good tackles defensively. Got back and broke stuff down defensively. This is the stat that the William haters never throw up. This is why I was so disappointed with him against Sheffield United. But last night, back to normal, threat going forward, couple of corners that could have been better, but that's Willian all over, isn't it? But I thought his game all round was really good, and I'm going to give him an 8. Which leaves my personal man of the match, the goal scorer. The reason he's not got a higher score, because his all-round game last night was excellent, holding up the ball. I hope Tammy was sitting in the stand really studying Giroud last night. Some of his runs into empty spaces, that could have been better, but it was still good. Holding up the ball, sensible headers down, and he got his goal. So Olivier Giroud, to me, the ultimate professional, because we all thought he was going at Christmas. Let's face it. I'm going to give Olivier Giroud a 9 from last night, and that's just because he missed a few chances that one particularly that wasn't a half chance that I thought he should have stuck away and normally would have done. So he gets a 9. Not going to bother scoring the substitutes. None of them really had an impact on the game, as far as I'm concerned. You may disagree, and if you do, tell me. But it was a good professional performance. Nothing to write home about. But I'm quietly confident that we'll qualify for the Champions League. And remember what I said? I thought it was going to be Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, then Chelsea, with Leicester losing out. And I'll let you in on a secret. I got a cheeky little 3-1 on that. So I'm very hopeful that bet's going to come. I hope so anyway. I don't care about the bet. I just want to qualify for the top 4. Right, so Manchester United Sunday, FA Cup semi-final, and will we finally beat them this season? Who knows? But as long as we chuck a shift in, I'll be I'll be singing the lads' praises. Okay, have a good day, folks, and I shall speak to you after the Manchester United game, God willing. Up to Chelsea.